I'm in my room, knife in hand, another day of pain and suffering. I bring it to my neck, and I think of the worst of all of it, and hope to whoever could be above in this world of hell to take some pity upon my life. The knife moves swiftly across my neck, slicing cleanly across my throat. I smile as my world fades out. I wake up from the dream and realize it wasn't. I feel my throat, and there's a scar across my neck. I don't breathe. I I can't. I feel my chest, and my heart hurts. I realize what's happened since then. I find a knife under my pillow. It took me away for a time. I want it to do so again. So I bring it over my heart, carve a hole in my chest, and tear out the heart as the world fades again. And as the knife falls to the floor, my life ends. All I see now is my body collapsing in a mirror, and two figures standing in the mirror, a dark shadow and a small light. They represent my life, I thought. I look to the light and see it's almost faded. But when I look to the shade, instead of it, I see a hell far worse than a life I have lived. But with a promise of redemption for all the things I have done, I reach out to the shade and it gladly accepts my hands. I wake up again, feeling the scar at my heart and seeing the blood on the floor. I get ready for school. I take a shower and wash the now open hole in my chest. It's completely empty. I throw on some clothes and head to school with no remorse as to my next few actions. School proceeds as normal until lunch. I walk to the normal spot I hang out and no one is there. So I set my stuff down and wait. A group of kids, led by someone I absolutely despise, walks up to me, mocking my failed attempt at suicide. I simply stand in front of him, with no remorse. The next action was sharp and quick. I rip my hand across the area of his throat in my vision, and I look again to see it had been sliced. I look to my hand and see claws where my nails used to be. He bleeds and begins to cry as he falls to his knees and then to his side. The rest of the kids scream in terror, and I simply stand over his body and cut a hole where his heart was. I took his heart in my hand, showed it to him still beating, and began to devour it. He looks at me, and then his head falls and he sees himself in his own tears, along with a lone figure, a single large shadow. To this day, I still have no remorse.